What makes the Liberal Democrats the third force in UK politics? The Liberal Democrats have staked their claim in the UK political arena as the third major party, positioned on the centre-left of the political spectrum. Their pro-European stance sets them apart from the more dominant Conservative and Labour parties. With the leadership of Sir Ed Davey since 2020, the party has continued to advocate for its core principles. These principles focus on social reforms, civil liberties, electoral reform, and environmental action. The party's emphasis on a fair, free and open society resonates with its supporters, a demographic that includes men, individuals from higher social classes and the highly educated. With a current count of 13 MPs and approximately 2,600 councillors across Britain, the Liberal Democrats have carved out a distinct, influential role in UK politics. But how did they rise to this position, and what challenges have they faced along the way? The Liberal Democrats have a rich history, tracing their roots back to the Whigs and the Liberal Party. Born out of a merger between the Liberal Party and the Social Democratic Party in 1988, the Liberal Democrats emerged as a force to be reckoned with, promising a fresh perspective to the largely two-party system of British politics. The dawn of the new millennium saw the party's popularity surge. The early 2000s were a time of growth and optimism for the Liberal Democrats as they sought to carve out their own niche in the political landscape. This era was marked by major victories and the emergence of notable figures who would shape the party's future. The Liberal Democrats championed a broad church of policies focusing on social reforms, civil liberties, electoral reform, and environmental action. They became known for their progressive stance, advocating for a fair, free and open society. Their pro-European outlook, which included opposition to Brexit, set them apart from the other major parties and garnered them support among those who valued increased international cooperation. Key figures during this period included Sir Ed Davey, who stepped into the role of party leader in 2020. Davey and his team were instrumental in shaping the party's direction, working tirelessly to communicate their vision to the public and rally support. The party also made significant inroads in local politics, with around 2,600 councillors across Britain by 2022. Their representation in the House of Lords stood at 89, a testament to their growing influence. But the path to their current position was not without its bumps. The Liberal Democrats faced a decline during their time in the coalition government with the Conservative Party, an event that tested their resolve and led to a period of reflection and rebuilding. However, the road to their current position wasn't always smooth. Being a third party in a traditionally two-party system comes with its own set of challenges. The Liberal Democrats have had their share of uphill battles, particularly during their time in the coalition government with the Conservative Party, beginning in 2010. This period marked a significant decline in their popularity. The coalition was seen as a strategic move to gain influence and drive their policies. However, it came with considerable backlash, as many felt they compromised their principles and promises in the process. The most notable among these was the controversy surrounding tuition fees. The Liberal Democrats had campaigned on a promise to oppose any increase in fees, a promise that resonated with many students and young voters. However, once in coalition, they supported the Conservative-led policy to triple tuition fees. This perceived betrayal led to widespread protests and a significant loss of trust among their voter base. Post-coalition, the party faced an uphill battle to regain public confidence. They've since focused on rebuilding and realigning themselves with the public sentiments. A key part of this realignment was their stance on Brexit. The Liberal Democrats were among the few political entities that openly opposed Brexit. They aligned themselves with the calls for a second Brexit referendum, hoping to appeal to the 48% of voters who had voted Remain. However, this strategy did not yield the expected results in the general elections, leading to a reassessment of their approach. So, what does the future hold for the Liberal Democrats? The Liberal Democrats stand at a crossroads, with potential for growth but also significant challenges ahead. As Britain's third political party, they are uniquely positioned to shift the dynamics of UK politics if they can find the right strategies and overcome public distrust. Recent political developments hint at opportunities for the Liberal Democrats. The Conservative Party, while still strong, has faced setbacks in local elections, losing control of traditional strongholds. The Labour Party, too, has seen fluctuating fortunes. Amid these shifts, the Liberal Democrats have made gains, suggesting that voters are open to alternatives. The party's focus on local elections could be a powerful strategy. By proving themselves at a local level, they have a chance to build trust and demonstrate their commitment to the communities they serve. Their advocacy for a second Brexit referendum also aligns with a significant portion of the British populace, who were dissatisfied with the Brexit outcome. But the path forward is not without obstacles. The Liberal Democrats' reputation took a hit during their time in the coalition government with the Conservatives, leading to a decline in their popularity. Public distrust, once earned, is hard to dispel. Regaining the confidence of voters will be a long and arduous process. Furthermore, the dominance of the Conservative and Labour parties poses a significant challenge. The two-party system is deeply ingrained in UK politics, and breaking through that barrier requires more than just good policies. It requires a shift in public perception and political discourse. The Liberal Democrats are in a period of rebuilding, realigning their policies and their image to resonate with a broad spectrum of voters. They champion a fair, free and open society, focusing on social reforms, civil liberties, electoral reform and environmental action. If they can successfully communicate this vision to the public, they may yet see a resurgence. Whether they can overcome these challenges and emerge as a leading force in UK politics remains to be seen. From their formation to their current position, the Liberal Democrats' journey has been a roller coaster of ups and downs. Born from the merger of the Liberal Party and the Social Democratic Party in the late 80s, they quickly rose to prominence in the early part of the 21st century. Their popularity, however, took a hit during their coalition government with the Conservatives, as they grappled with the realities of power and compromise. Despite this, the party has shown resilience, weathering the storms of political change and maintaining a steadfast commitment to their core principles: social reforms, civil liberties, electoral reform and environmental action. Their pro-European stance has remained consistent even in the face of Brexit. They have been a voice for the educated, the socially conscious and those seeking a middle ground in the often polarised world of UK politics. Looking ahead, the Liberal Democrats face a challenging landscape. Yet their recent gains in local elections suggest the potential for a resurgence. They stand at a crossroads with the opportunity to redefine themselves and reconnect with the electorate. As they navigate the complex landscape of UK politics, the Liberal Democrats continue to strive for a fair, free and open society.